So you may have noticed, walking around, the splodges that are on our streets and pavements. What are they? Is it a bacteria that's grown that's going to come and harm the human race? Or is it some kind of space invasion? What are they? So the splodges are, in fact, pieces of chewing gum and bubble gum that have not been deposited in the right way. The reason it's really bad to drop your chewing gum or bubble gum on the floor is for one particular reason, and that is it doesn't biodegrade. It never goes away. Can you imagine if dinosaurs were to blow huge bubblegum bubbles, whether we'd actually be able to dig those bits of chewing gum up now today? And I also wonder whether, with all of the chewing gum that's found on our streets and pavements today, whether in 100 years' time, whether we're going to have robots digging up our chewing gum that's been left on the floor. So one of the things we wanted to do was to actually create a bin that people could actually put their chewing gum into. So once we'd come up with that idea of the bin, we started to think about perhaps what it should look like and how it should work and what kind of materials it should be made from. The reason chewing gum or bubble gum is pink is because it was the only colour actually in the inventor's lab at that time, which is why bubble gum is pink today. So we settled on pink pretty quickly. And then from that, we started to try and think about the form, what the actual bin was going to look like. We thought, well, you've got these big sort of bubbles that you blow, so it took on the form of a bubblegum bubble. And then we also had to think really carefully about the type of materials that we were going to use to actually make these bins. And we realised that actually we've got all of this material in front of us. It's already all over the streets and pavements. So why couldn't we actually use the bubble gum itself to make the bin? So when it's mixed with other recycled plastics, it forms this really sort of hard, durable material that was perfect for making the Gumdrop bin. From one full Gumdrop bin, you can actually make 3 new ones. So it's a completely sustainable process. Can you think of any solutions that you could come up with that are problems within your community and you could address those in a sustainable way, as well as really think about the type of materials that you use for your projects?